Hey guys, just making sure everybody can hear us clearly. In the chat is Flames and Eat the Pear.
Oh, wait, are we supposed to say something? Sorry.
Yeah, you're guys supposed to say something so we can have a mic check.
Okay. Hi,
Hey
this is
guys.
Eat the Pear. Yeah.
I'm very glad we didn't have
Yeah.
to coin toss to decide winners. Everybody finished, and we have the other 8 teams who are qualified. PLA Art of War, actually, both PLA teams made it there. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I feel like. Oh, okay, yeah. The PLA Kung Fu, PLA Pandas, and who else was there? SFT2, Wizards, AZ Spirit, these were the winners of round 3. And then we have the winners of round 2 who got through the round of 16, got to the qualifier without losing a single game. MOC, PLA Kung Fu, AL New Legends, and Team Gay. Out of these, let me just tell you how we're going to placing these teams. We have 2 different draws, one for the round 2 winners and one for the round 3 winners. Unfortunately, for round 3 winners, they'll be placed again the top 4 teams. This is just how we have to do it right now. We want a better round of 60, I mean round of 8. So the losers or the round 3 winners will have to bear the blunt of the top teams right now. And for the round 2 winners of qualifying round, they will get some relief by being placed against the top 5 to 8 teams, so they have a better chance of making it through the round of 8. Flames and Pear, we have these 4 bracket groups. Which one do you think is the easiest group? First, Pear, what do you think?
Just like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk through. We could just say them audibly. So we got for group 1 we have PLA Art of War and AS. And
Mm-hmm.
then group 2 there's I should probably have this open. There's Attack Titan and White Lotus. I actually don't know what either of those teams are. I know what the PLA team is the same team from
Mm-hmm.
Nomadium 2, right?
Yeah. So Attack Titan
And then
is the Mouse, Surge, Sun, and Coldfire team. And they have
gotcha.
Fort Wolfie as well. White Lotus is my team.
Okay, cool. And then group 3 is EL team, and who's Studcat's Meowth?
that's
Meow.
that's Momo, Bob, Wujin, Meliodas, and who else is there? I forgot. Who's their 5th player?
I'm there for now.
Oh yeah, Flames is
I'm
there.
in
Flames
yeah.
Flames changed parties in
Just
the
a
end.
reserve player.
He's a reserve player
Gotcha.
though.
And then the last team is AZ versus is MFW Allen's team?
Yeah, so that is Alan, Naruto, Coco, Draconio, and Blast. And AZ Deja Vu is they beat AT in a show match. I remember that. They're pretty good that way. I think they won them actually 2-0. Immaculate, Mentalist, Lube, Bit Phoenix, and Young One. So yeah,
I think
it appear
I
which
think
mm-hmm.
I think the hardest group is probably group 2. That's my guess. It might be group 4, but I think it's group 2 for me.
Okay.
I feel like if I was playing, I would much rather be in group 1 or 3. What do you think, Flames?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I think group 2 would be the hardest. I mean, like, it's not like because it was my previous team and I respect them a lot, but they are actually very, very strong. I would probably rate them second favorite or first favorite, depending on how L plays.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Jatin's team is one to fear as well. They've beaten us when I was there.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing for group 2. I think this is a strong group here because I honestly think even if I wasn't in my team is very strong there. So if I was in another team and I had to choose between any of these groups, I would definitely not like to be in group 2 because only 2 teams are going to be making it to round of 8 from each group, and it's going to be difficult to beat one of these teams and be in the round of 8.
Notably, if you're in a specific group, if you want to make the round of 8, you just have to be better than 2 other teams in your group. So, for example, if you're qualifying from the qualifier rounds, it doesn't actually matter who the top team is if you think you're worse than them. It doesn't matter because you just have to be better than the next best team.
Right.
Yeah, I was just about to say that as well. I agree with Bear.
So who's going to be your second strong team in this groups?
I think 4 for me. I think it's close, but it's probably 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just strange. I wouldn't say Group 4 is the second strongest just because I haven't seen MFW play a lot lately. So I think they're going to have a very crappy teamwork, but that's just my prediction. AZ, of
Yeah.
course. I think AZ themselves, by themselves, they're very strong, but there's a good chance that somebody could make it to round of 8 if they're in this group, just
Yeah.
because MFW is an unknown.
Yeah, definitely. It's hard for me to say because I haven't played in a while, so I haven't like seen a lot of these players play together, and see like a lot of Nations is teamwork, communication, like knowing what your allies are good at and what they're not so good at. So that is a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. MFW has Coco, and I really vouch for the guy. He's a beast.
Who's that? Coco? Oh,
Coco,
yeah,
yeah.
right. Coco. Yeah, I think that's what most people are thinking about. Coco, Naoto, that is going to be a strong combo. But we haven't seen Naoto play Nomad a lot. And Alan, well, if it's the tournament Alan, then nobody has to worry about him. But if it's the non-tournament Alan, then he can kick ass.
Alan, are you gonna take that? Are you just gonna
Yeah.
take that roast to the
Oh,
chat?
poor
Also,
Alan. Poor Alan.
Blast has been playing less lately, and I haven't seen Dragoneo play at all unless he's smurfing. So that's the only reason I think in my opinion, this might be the weakest group overall.
Okay.
But yeah, I would like to be proven wrong with that.
Well, shall we get started with the drawing?
Yeah. So last one. Which one do you think is the next strongest group between Group 1 and 3? Then
Uh,
because
I'd
it
have
seems
to
like
go with the team I'm registered in. Yeah.
you would got Group 3.
Yeah, I would say Group 3. Because
Oh.
Woojin, come on, like the guys in 2 finals, a standard game, and Nomadium.
That is true. So it looks like both of you rated Group 4 as your second favorite, and Flames, you're saying that Group 3 is your third favorite. That means you're indirectly saying that Group 1 is weakest, according to you, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, and what's your
They've
opinion?
got Linky.
I cannot in good conscience say that the group with Studcats Meow as a team name is the weak is the not the weakest group. So I'm gonna say Group 1 is stronger. I think. I have faith in my AS clanmates. I haven't seen them play in a while, but I think they're all individually pretty solid. So I just can't get over the fact that this group is called Studcats Meow.
Well, they just go by meows generally. All right, so
Yeah.
looks like the only thing that we three of us agree on is the strongest group. Every other group we have a disagreement. So that's actually good for the other teams too. We'll find out. And with that, let's start placing the team. So I'll first be placing the round 3 winners, which get placed against the top team. So I'm going to do 3 sham spins. This doesn't matter, whatever gets picked up here. So we got AZ Spirit once. I'll start with whoever gets picked after the sham spins. They'll be placed against PLA Art of 4. So this part about sham spin is just to make sure to tell people that I'm not rigging it.
That's spam shim number 2. Spam
number 2.
Spin number 2.
And the last sham spin.
All right.
Oh, that's Wizards getting picked twice. So let's see who will be playing against the former Nomadium champions. Although there's no timeless there, so it's just TNT, Linky, and Angelo. I would call it PLA light because they're slightly less strong than they were with timeless. Okay, who's gonna be?
Well, let's see it. Drum roll.
Oh, Wizard just this random generator is not so random. It just picked Wizards 3 times out of 4.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
That's like, yeah.
Good luck to Wizards.
Yeah. So Wizards going to be up against PLA. All right.
Right. That means we don't have Wizards anymore. So next placement will be against Attack Titan. Right? Attack Titan. Yeah. I honestly think PLA Pandas is the strongest of these.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Okay, yeah, SFT2 will be playing against AT. Good luck to SFT too. Next against EL. So EL did play against PLA Pandas last Nomadium, so it'll be funny if they get placed now against them. Oh, okay. Good
It's
thing.
gonna be AZ Spirit.
AZ Spirit. Good luck
Who's
to
in
Kron.
this team again?
That's Kron,
All right,
Lelouch,
Kron.
Demon King, and Moham.
Gotcha.
I think
Alright.
Moham
That
is
should
there,
be a
but
good
not sure.
match.
Yeah. AZ Spirit is logged here with EL and last team. So AZ Deja Vu will play against PLA Pandas. I'm actually looking forward to this. I feel like this is the out of all the
It's Pandas, yeah. Sorry, never mind.
yeah, out of all of these, PLA Pandas probably have the best chance of winning against a top 4 team. I'll be excited to watch this one. Okay, with that, now we can finally see who will be playing against the second seeds. So Apocalypse Survivors. No sham spins here. Directly going for it.
All right, let's see it. I think it'll be really funny if they play against PLA Kung Fu.
Oh no, it's Team Gay.
All right, it's Team GAY.
Good
Rochi.
luck to that is Hockey Star, Hockey Star, and who else was there? Rochi, Hockey Star, and all those guys.
Mr. 3:30 a.m. man.
Yeah.
You know what to do, pair.
He's in South
Just
Africa
have to
right
play
now.
at 3.
Rochi, we love you. We're just poking fun at you for fun.
Yeah. All right. Next one, who'll play against us? Looks like MOC. Yeah. Will be fun games.
Oh.
MOC is expert player Raiden. Who am I missing?
I don't remember.
Dub and Gladiator.
Oh, okay. So MOC and SFT are a part of the strongest group that we just talked about, and which everybody agreed on. Yeah, good luck to them. Next, Studcats Meows.
The name.
Looks like
it's so
AL New
close.
Legends.
AL New Legends.
All right.
Best of luck.
Oh, so both the PLA teams ended up in the same group. That means.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they'll have to fight brother against brother in this team.
Yeah. Comrade against comrade.
That's what's happened, right? In Nomadium 2, I think. PLAs had to face each other as well. I recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have to. Hold on, what happened here? Yeah, PLAs did have to face each other in the Nomadium last. I remember Kung Fu and Pandas were in the same group, but now we can't fix it. Hopefully, one of them makes it. It would be because both of these are coming from the qualifiers, so it would be it would be very funny if both of them make it to the round of 8 and the AZ and FW gets knocked out. But yeah, for now this is it. We have the final positioning for all the round of 16 teams. I'll have a quick overview. All right, here is all the 4 groups. The round of 16 starts from today. You can start scheduling. We hope the first round. So this is the same, not exactly the same, but yeah, each group only fights within themselves. This is double elimination and best of 3. The maps are already decided. Let me pull up the map list here. For round of 16, the first map is always Australia. Everybody starts with Australia, and the second and third map are decided based on the losers. So yeah, hopefully y'all have some good nation picks for Australia, and maybe I'm hoping a lot of people will be practicing this map. Good thing about having Australia as the first map is it's very dynamic. Good to see some action going on.
Yeah, it feels like one of those games. It's not like Sahara where you're constantly pulling militia. It's like, there's a lot of rotations happening. There's a lot of different armies fighting in the same place. It's very exciting. There's usually water raids happening too. It's definitely a fun map to cast.
Yeah, so first map, everybody be ready. Hopefully we can have all the first round games. That means at least the first set of games done by the Sunday. That's ideally speaking. But yeah, let's see. The faster the better, we can start round of 8.
Yeah, and for those of you who are playing in the round of 16, I would like to make this pitch as a caster. I would love to see some Mediterranean or Warring States games. We don't get to see those a lot because, in lobbies, usually you just play land map games. But for Nomadium 3, those maps are on the table. If you lose the first game, you can choose those maps. So, definitely, I would highly recommend it. I think those maps are a lot of fun. And I'd love to see some interesting strategies.
Yeah, and looks like Mentalist is there. With Mentalist, why do you have to say the first thing racist in the chat? That's out of everything that you can put in the chat. Anyway, I really hope that PLA Pandas do very well and AZ does well as well, because I haven't seen AZ play a lot, so I'll be excited. I'm actually very interested in Group 4. I feel like Group 4 will have some very interesting matchups there.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys have anything else to add?
I have a question. Sorry. Which matchup do you think is the most interesting from all of them?
Out of this first round, you mean?
Yeah.
For me, I think the ones that look the most balanced, in my opinion, White Lotus versus MOC would be a fun game to watch. AS versus GAY would be interesting to watch. And let me see, Stud Cats versus AL, because AL is Yugo, Alucard. Those two guys are super strong, and that'll be an interesting game. And in bracket group 4, I think AZ versus Pandas will be an interesting watch.
Yeah,
I think both games from the group 4 would be interesting.
Yeah. MFW is just a black box right now for me. We have no data on them.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way to say it.
I think they got put in the top 8 just because of Coco and Naoto's popularity. They'll have to stand up to their names. And also, Alan will have to come out of his tournament aura and play it like it's a casual game and nothing matters.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. What are you guys most excited to see? Do you guys want to see some militia rushes? Are we excited to see triple dock from Spain on Watering Hole? What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to?
Watering Hole will be
there
fun.
won't be any militia rushes from Mentalist's team. He's against workers.
Yeah, he's against workers, so no militia rushing from AZ. I'm expecting at least one team to be going for militia rushing in Aussie, although I think Australia is the worst map to be doing militia rushing. It's easy to defend that. There's so much wealth, you could tower up, you could get your attrition earlier. But yeah. All right, guys, let's end the stream now. Everybody watching, thanks for being here. Start scheduling so that we can have some fun streams over this weekend. I'll actually try to finish against MOC in the middle of the week if they're available, so that we have at least one game available for Eat the Pair to cast.
Oh, you're just the slave driver, huh, Dan?
Oh, because I can't cast that game if I'm playing in that.
Oh, sure, yeah, that's right. That's fair.
So I'll be able to cast any other game, but not the ones where I am playing, because that's not fun.
Well, anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the streams today. It was a lot of fun having you on, Jatin, and I'm excited for the round of 16. I hope we'll see some nice games. Wizard says we're going to have the most one-sided slaughter. Actually, Wizard, I think you guys have a chance because, as I said, PLA Art of War, it's not the same team that won Nomadium. So we place them in the top 4 out of respect for the winners, but there is some players change. So I think you guys have a chance. Just go with a mindset that you can win, because a lot of times teams think that the only way they can win is to rush, and that's where things go sideways.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like it can be hard to win a booming game, but if you're ahead, you're ahead. Like, if the rares say that you should boom, you should boom. Don't think like we're not going to win in the long game no matter what. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I was nearer, like I used to just assume my opponent has like 500 food in the bank when he doesn't. So that inferiority is kind of gonna mess my strategies up.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta overestimate a little bit of yourself so that you're not always under stress of losing. The mind games are about 30% of the Rise of Nations game plan. And finally, I guess one more word of advice I have for some of the teams that aren't as experienced. What you want to do is you want to raid your opponent. Don't just let them raid you.
because that is really, really helpful. That distracts their attention from attacking you, that keeps them on their toes, and also gives you an economic advantage. So it's really, really important.
Yeah, that's really important. Yeah, raiding, not a lot of players do that in Nomad. Alan says he was in the worst team in Nomadium 1, good team in Nomadium 2, and right now he's in a strong team in Nomadium 3. Yeah, Alan, I agree with that. I think you should. So, assuming that you guys are as good as everybody predicted, I do expect a 2-0 win against PLA Kung Fu. Let's see if you guys can make that. And assuming maybe you meet AZ or PLA Pandas in the next round, that'll be the most interesting game for me because I would like to see MFW play against a very strong team like AZ or PLA Panda. So we can finally have a good image of that team.
Well, let's see. Here's to picking French on Outback.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'll finally end the stream now. See you all. Goodbye.
All right. See you guys.
Bye bye.